Womp womp. We're back with some Goryos. If you want to know and understand how this deck plays, go check out the little link here. I think I figured out how to do it up in the corner. This list is a list at 5-0'd. You know, obviously we're doing the Goryos thing. Goryo's Vengeance, bring back a big thing. A couple changes to the list that I actually really am a fan of is Tamiyo. Tamiyo is pretty sweet because it's just an easy turn one play that you can just kind of put into play and your opponent just has to deal with it, or you just continue to get card advantage. It also pitches to your Force of Negation, which is pretty good. The other thing that's pretty good about this is there's an Overgrown Tomb in the mana base, so like if the game goes long, you can just hard cast an Atraxa, which is pretty sweet. And then one other change that I made, which is I want to give it a try, I want to see how it works out, is Ulamog the Defiler over Grizzlebrand. Ulamog just seems very strong, like Annihilator X, you know, if you need to like pitch an Atraxa or an Atraxa to your Solitude, an Atraxa to your Force, something like that, an Emperor of Bones is exiled, something big. There's a lot of just like really kind of cool synergies this has with this deck, with there being so many pitch cards and so many effects like that, plus the Psychic Frogs. Looking over at the sideboard, there's Elish Norns, Consigns, you know, usual stuff, 2 Teferis, Pest Control for like Affinity, Wrath for Energy, just the normal standard stuff. So I am going to go in, I'm going to see if I can run this league, and you guys should start running out and telling all your friends about how cool and good this channel is, because I feel like it's fun. But in all seriousness, you know, if you guys can give me a like, give me a subscribe, you know, let me know what you guys think about this. I guess I'm supposed to start saying this at the beginning of the video and not the end. So yeah, I appreciate that. All right, it's time for game number 1, but we are on the draw. This hand is, I mean, this hand does the Emperor, puts Ulamog. Like, this hand is pretty good. Leads on Tamiyo, leads on Frog. I actually am a big fan of this hand. It doesn't do the typical Goryos thing, but like, I am totally okay with that. Is this about to be aggro Eldrazi? Oh, it is. Oh, it's ooh. Oh, I should have absolutely. I'm probably losing this game after not forcing that. Bad plays. I was not paying attention to what was going on. So let's get Fountain. Hope I don't get boned here. I'd like to try and set up. I don't think I'm going to make it that long, but I'm going to try and set up my my Faithful Mending here. This one we will remember to force. My opponent had 2 of them in their hand, huh? Bad for me. Let's just play the Frog now. So we'll get Godless, little blue, black, and get in with the Tamiyo. I've got some lands. I can pitch the Frog. I can pitch Ulamog to Frog. If I can get like a turn going here, like if I can basically not die in the next 2 turns, I get to have a pretty solid Ulamog turn. I get to go Ulapog on him. We're not going to do anything yet. Yep. All right. So this is definitely Broodscale. The question is, do they just like have enough to do it all? I am finding my land drops. Are they going to, I assume they're going to K command the Tamiyo and let me get in with the Frog. So I would definitely fly the Frog at this point. If they were to make some spawns or try and make a construct, I'm fine with the construct. Unfortunately, the hand was a little slow. I mean, either way, like they were getting a blade into play regardless of what I did. Begin combat. Let's attack with both. Now when they go to activate the Saga. All right, so they're not going to do anything. We'll draw. A Force of Negation is pretty good. Not really interested in flipping the Tamiyo. Another cool thing that you can do with the Tamiyo that's like not, I mean, it's not the best thing in the world, but it's also not like the worst thing, is you can like Goryo's the Tamiyo, and if you can flip it, let's not get got by a Pithing Needle. All right, so they're tapped out. I mean, if they, let's get a Watery Grave. I'm just going to continue to burn my life total to 0. So if they go get like a Needle, oh, I needed to pitch the Frog. Okay, good. Whew, I thought I just blew that. All right, what do you have? Do you have the Ballista on 1? Sure. Can't stop it. Don't care to stop it. I'm gonna just do one of these, and I might as well draw a card. All right, there's a Tamiyo. That's not bad. Basic plains, so we can go black and 1. Bring in Emp. Make sure I've got a beginning of combat. All right, and there's game 1 against Broodscale. Pest control might be good. Consigns, I think, are probably pretty good. I don't think I care about the ghost vacuums. The Teferis really aren't doing a lot. Dispute, no, and Wrath, like maybe the Wrath. Wrath is like up there with pest control is kind of a maybe. What does pest control hit? Pest control hits their Blood Chiefs for 2 versus 3. It hits their constructs. It hits their, but this hits all of their sagas. So maybe it's just better to go here. I guess like, I don't think a ghost vacuum's really where I want to be. Let's see. What am I cutting in this matchup here? The forces are not as good actually, because I just have to pitch cards to them. Whereas the consigns are going to hit like everything. I also need to remember, I need to think that there's ways that they're going to have graveyard hates. So Faithful Mending is an instant with flashback, whereas Tainted Indulgence is not. I guess that's a little bit better value. Got like an ending. I think I want to fight a little bit harder on the stack than I want to do anything else. So what if we cut like this? Go down like a Tameo, bring in some consigns, bring in some interaction. So the hand worked out. My opponent kept a slower hand there, and I'm not upset about it. Probably can't do that again. Probably need to be a little bit smarter. Opponent chooses to play first. Well, this hand is god awful stinky doo-doo. An Atraxa, basically a turn 2 with nothing to do. It still isn't great, but this lets me at least have like stuff to pitch. So probably gonna get rid of. It's between Frog and Mending. I think I'm going to put back the Mending because I want to pitch this Atraxa. I want to pitch the Atraxa to the Frog. Yep, you got a Cavern on Eldrazi again. Opponent began with 7. So, all right. Well, we are looking pretty good here. Next turn, we're going to go Frog, pitch Ulamog. Ulapog. I might even pitch both. All right, so they're just chilling. They're not doing anything. So I'm going to get a little Surveil action going here. I think I want... I guess we'll go Undercity. That's a pretty good card on top. I don't know if it's the best to keep, but I'm going to keep it on top just because it does do... It gives me a backup. Oh, wait, let's turn off. I don't want to click through and lose my Frog. So opponent is looking like they're going to be going for the Construct plan, maybe. All right, so they're probably just going to hold up the K command. So at this point, I'm just going to chill and ding them repeatedly. Just draw my cards. I don't know if I want to pitch. I don't really want to pitch anything. I think I just want to draw. Let them make their spawns. Let them scry. Oh, well, now I can just counter the end step K command. So you're good to do that. I kind of want to consign this search trigger. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to cast and replicate here one time. I don't want them to search. I don't want them to be able to get like a pithing needle, same targets. So yeah, I can't have them go getting like a needle. So they're tapped down pretty low. So like next turn I can, or basically on end step, just discard the Ulamog. That's not as good. So what if I took a chill pill? Yep, you got consign is gone. So I would like to try and bait them into popping their relic. So we're going to go bin the Atraxa. Let's go and bin the Frog. Let's just chill. No attacks. I've got a big dude. This feels a little incorrect, but I'm going to try and on end step use the Goryos to bring back the dude. I mean, if they can just win, they can just win from here, which is probably why I shouldn't have pitched the Atraxa yet. Might have been a mistake. Do they have the blade? Are they going to blade me? Flesh? Yeah, sure. Flesh Record, don't care. Yeah. Can they do the combo and win right now? No. Okay. Sweet. So we're going to Goryos. And 1. Let's make them do it. Pop your lantern. Sure. Pitch an Ulamog. Now, if they have... Oh, I can't pay 10 mana. Well, let's try it. All right, well, we've got our Ulamog. Let's just... I'm still trying to connect. The game, like, booted me out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's discard second Ulamog. Let us fly the... no, let's pitch the Solitude. I want to leave the Ulamog in my graveyard just to have begin combat. Let's attack with everything. Annihilator 7. So they can basically just sacrifice everything except for the Broodscale. Okay. Are you going to block? Yep. Broodscale's going to block. Frog's going to deal damage. I'm going to draw. And I've still got Consign held up. So we're doing pretty good. Fetch, play Consign. Fly the Frog. Continue to draw. Win the game. Things are looking up for your boy. So now we're just going to surveil. Yeah, you fucking hit me. We're on a clock. I'm on a much faster clock, though. Let's surveil with the Shadowy Backstreet. Show me. That's not what I want. Goryo's? Oh, I can't cast it, but we can grow the frog. Move to the beat step. We're going to ship in. Pray to God we don't just like lose next turn. It's going to be so sweet. So I think at this point, I just want to play my land, hold up my Consign, because my opponent's pretty much dead. Like they don't have a lot of outs here. I am hoping to God. All right, easy. Never had to struggle. Game's just so easy. It's just not hard. Just play Goryos, win games, and make your opponent sack 7 permanents. Easy, clap him cheesy. I could have made him sack 10 if I had played that right. I should have discarded the second Ulamog, but you know, here we are. Still learning, but it's pretty good. All right, this hand is goated with the sauce. Dare I say? I've got the pitch. As long as I don't get like thought seized, I've got the pitch, I've got the frog, I've got the bring back, I can exile, like I can go Ulamog on what, turn 3? Oh, that's gonna be so disgusting. Just don't thought seize me, opponent. Oh, is it Boros? Oh, am I about to just feast on Boros? About to pitch oh no, it's Temple Garden. What are they playing with a Temple Garden? Ooh, landfall. Okay, this might be Domain. I think they're on the Chocobo Domain. And I get a turn 1 play. Dude, this is just like, this is what dreams are made of. I'm going to lead on the Fountain because I want to kind of throw them a little pump fake, a little confusion. And this Tamiyo blocks this Saj's Chocobo pretty well. So I want them to think that I'm on like Esper midrange. Yeah, you got to land. Just don't thought seize me. Don't do it. I'm definitely not. Okay. All right. Well, that is tough. I'm blocking. Well, no, it's not really that bad. I can just like play the, well, that's just cracked in half. Watery Grave. Let's go here. Let's do a little frog action. And then attack with Tam. I'm probably just honestly going to take the damage. Like I can just Ulamog. So I can like pitch the Indulgence, Ulamog, bring it back. They just need to not have exactly like a binding that they can hold up. I need them to commit into the board here. So their Scions cost 4. What do they got? How do I do against Domain? What's my matchup like here? That is the question. So this discards, so I'm going to just let them loot, I imagine is what they're trying to do. So they've got a 2-mana binding for like Ulamog, which would make them have to sacrifice 3 permanents. 2 permanents. So play a spell so I just don't have to fret. Just wait till I play this as Cecil. That they definitely... All right, so now they've got 1 mana binding. No. Forest Plains, so they've got 3 mana bindings. Another Kavu? Okay, so I think I just like... Let's see. Forest Plains, Swamp, Mountain. So they're missing island, so they can't... Let's do one of those. And then let's go to my turn. Prismatic Ending. I'm just going to start ditching cards here. Ditch second. I'd like to just Annihilator 10 them. Let's go for a 1 and a 2. They don't have the mana up. Did I really just do that, dog? Oh, I did it in the wrong order. I am just probably dead. Yep. Oh my God. I'm going to lose my shit. I'm also going to lose this game. A Godless Shrine isn't very good. Oh my God. I had it. I had Annihilator 10 and I just forgot to exile. Yep. I'm going to see if they've got the last source of mana, the lands that they need. They're going to do a little loot action. They can exile my stuff from my graveyard, but I'm just going to exile it to fly my frog. Oh no, there's no real reason to do that. Sure. Yep, you got it. And then I'm just going to be dead to a bolt probably. I can't believe I did that. I'm so dumb. Do they have a lightning bolt or a tribal flames? I'll concede to that. Oh my god, I had that in the bag. That's insane. Why am I like this? Probably some number of consigns. I saw the thing, so I want to bring in some ghost vacuums. I'm just like, I am defeated. All of these are bad. I defeated myself handily, which is so depressing. I had 10. I would have made him sack 10. I got ahead of myself. Well, now I just need to do it again, and I need to be able to surprise them. That's insane. About to go fucking 4-1. I have no way to pitch. I don't like the hand. This hand isn't great either, but like, let's put back the Godless. Let's go here. Yep, a ley line. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, I just lost this game. If I go 4-1, like I said, I'm going to be so mad. Now they've got the Guild Pact. Yeah, whatever. Don't care. Let's get the... I guess that's a better card to have, but I don't know. I'm a little flustered right now, which isn't great to be when you're trying to play a Goryo. Well, it didn't matter. I found it anyways. Let's just get a fountain. Pay the life. Ay. I would like to just concede. Yep, you got some more chocobos. Yep, I'm not going to stop it. It's a 4 in hand. All right, well, let's hope they don't have just like a binding. That would be tough for me. I'll block. So they're probably holding up a binding. So let's go and not discard anything yet. Mistakes have been made. Let's just 1, 2, 3. Fly, my frog, fly. I'll play probably second frog. Ugh. All right, I got to lock back in. Let's get something going. Yeah, sure. You got a binding. Doesn't matter. Second main, black, blue. Let's play another frog. And then we'll just have a little chill pill time. Yep. All right. The chocobos are getting bigger than my frog can get because I can make the frog +3. A scion's just about as bad as it gets. I need the top of my library to just be so insane. Not blocking. I'll just take it. Yep. I know that's coming. I could have blocked, pitched my whole hand, but I don't think that is the winning line that's going to get me there. I need exactly... I don't even know what I need at this point. I need like a a legend and then just get the Goryos going. You can binding my frog now if you want. No, okay. So let's see something real fucking good off the top. That's not good. I'm gonna lose. Emperor of Bones. Blue, black. All right. Stub. Yep, I am dead. I should have won the first game. Probably had a better chance of winning in 3 than trying to win 2 in a row. Played myself. I blew that one just out of the water. Let's not make that mistake again. All right, it is time. We're on the play. We're going to fucking slap him up. We're going to beat him down quick, and we're going to make up for that last game. I mean, early ending plus some discard. Like, it's not a terrible hand. It is definitely not the best hand ever, but I can pitch card. I can pitch the Atraxa, so when I need to, and kind of get ready and set up for a turn 2 Tainted, or if I need to like ending. Is it Boros or is it Domain? It's Boros. All right, so let me ending whatever that. Yep, that guide is gone, and we are gonna first we're gonna surveil. We'll get Godless, or not Godless. We'll get the Backstreets. We'll take the Backstreets. Psychic Frog is pretty good, especially if I can find my good cards. Like if I can find a Goryos or something, that'll be pretty good. And then we're just going to chill. We're going to surveil again. Hopefully find like either a land or a Goryos. Both will be pretty good for me. Let me guess, a Johnny, or is it Guide Pride time? A Johnny. Johnny's here. There is not a lot I could do to stop all of this. All right, so we're going to go under Shitty Shewers. Third land, I'm like kind of okay with it. I'd like to get my third surveil going. Plus I can get a frog into play and just hope to God that my surveil is good. I would definitely pitch enough to save this frog if I had to. Pitch like the Atraxa, pitch the Tainted, maybe find like 4th land. Yeah, I'm going to take this hit. Not interested in blocking your cat. It's just a free 2 life for you. Second main, let me guess, Goblin Bombardment? because those two are always just glued together. So this tells me that they're going to hold up a Thraben Charm. So I don't particularly want to go for it. Land number 4 seems good enough. I'm not upset about it. Let's pay the 2 life. I don't want to go to combat. Let's go and swing first. See if they want to block. I assume they're not going to. Maybe we'll draw like Prismatic Ending or something. We can deal with the Ajani. A Goryo's Vengeance, do you say? Well, that was a pretty good reason to just hold tight and not do anything. So I think the plan is just pump my brakes for a second. So we're going to end step, Tainted. Yep, I'll take 3. So end step, we're going to Tainted. We're going to go blue and a black. Tainted Indulgence. Let's pitch a land. So now we're going to go play a land. So the sequence for this is going to be Emperor of Bones. Activate the Psychic Frog. Move to combat. Would you like to Thraben Charm my graveyard? Do they have the charm? It would appear that they do, but it doesn't matter because I'm so good at this game that I've just got the Goryos anyways. What if we did this? Do you have anything else? Ha ha ha. All right, show me no Ephemerate. All right, and we get the game. Easy peasy. All right, so I want 2 Wraths for sure. Teferi, Ghost Vacuums definitely because they're a Flage deck. Prismatic Endings are good. I don't really think I want Force. Like I don't think Force is that good. They're going to be bringing a lot of graveyard hate. Maybe it's even good to bring in the pest controls is just like being on the play or being on the draw like a turn 2 play. Let's cut like an Indulgence. Let's cut a Tamiyo. Probably cut another Tamiyo. Tamiyos in this matchup I don't think are as good because they just die so easily. So we're just gonna leave. We're gonna cut 3 of them. Part of me thinks I should keep in the Force. So this hand, if I had a discard outlet, would be so good, but I can't keep a 1-lander. I would like to have some lands. I really would like to have some more lands than this. So let's put back Redundant Vacuum and let's put back Ephemerate and hope to just surveil into second land. If not, I'm not looking good in this position. And they started at 7 in hand. Bad for me. Yep, I'm going to get run over real quick. I didn't cut any lands from my deck. Why am I being punished like this? All right, this needs to stop being out here. I need to find a land immediately. Land, let them commit to the board, and then just like pest control would be sweet. So what I need to do is I basically need to just have like double protection, exile. All right, so that's good. That's perfect. Now we can go get our Watery Grave. We will put in our frog. Do you have any effects to this? Would you like to like reprieve it? That would be awesome. Yep, surveil. I will pitch everything but the Ulamog basically at this point to the frog because I don't want them to like exile my Ulamog right now. I don't really want to like have to deal with that. But I'm glad I read that they had that just fucking wide ass open Thraben Charm. They just kind of had that one just very obviously shown. So all right, what can we do against Boros on turn 3 when we've missed some lands? Don't Blood Moon me. That's bad. That's real bad. Well, I'm going to just figure it out. I'm going to draw cards with Psychic Frog until morale improves. So let's just do a little bit of... All right, you can go back in my graveyard now. Another Psychic Frog. We will Ghost Vacuum. Because if I can like find enough lands, it's not too bad. So it doesn't matter what else goes on. Draw a card, basic land, nope. So the thing that is cool that I can start doing is I can just start like binning my own stuff and exiling it under my own Ghost Vacuum. So my opponents had a white mana. No, they're not. I'm just kidding. Yep, Ocelot's really good. I need to find something quickly. So now I know I need to fetch around Blood Moon like very aggressively. And I need to be ready for some of this kind of BS. Is there any... let's just do this. And then Psychic Frog. Man, that Wrath would be so good right now. I mean, I think I'm just in the market to try and race my opponent. Flying, so I can swing for 7 total if I wanted to. I think I'm just... because there's no way I'm getting double white at this point. So this might be a good reason to bring the forces back into the deck. All right, there's another Atraxa. That's not great. So they're going to gain some amount of life. The question is how much. So forces might be coming back in. Or I don't know if I need to bring the forces back in. Voice of Victory, sure. You got it, Chief. 11. So they've got the City's Blessing. So they're going to go up to 13. Can I race them like this is my question. Yep, you can. Oh, they're going to put the counters on the Pride as well. So they're going to gain 3 life. Don't think I can race them, but we will see. So let's go exile my own Atraxa. So they're going to go up to 16. It's basically like I didn't do anything. All right, well, I've drawn every big drop in my deck, and I had to mulligan to 5. So do I bring in the forces? Maybe I cut like, is it really worth it to bring in the forces? What do I have? I have a basic. Okay, so I have one of each basic. So like I can fetch around. What if I cut here, brought in like 1 force, keep the Ephemerates, keep the Goryos, keep the Emperors. I like the rest of it. I think that's fine. I just don't know if the Tamiyo is really what I want to be doing at this point. So we are gonna, having 1 force is just like an oh shit button and hope that it matters. All right, here we go. Game 3, no mulligan to 5. No mulligan to 5. Don't screw me over, deck. Let's just get this game 3 easy so I don't have to feel bad about the fact that I blew the last game. So you can see my opponent is very deep in the tank on how to sideboard. They are down to 9 seconds. It's going pretty good. So we'll see how this works out. But boy, am I praying that I get some lands in my hand and I don't have to worry. Would like to play. This hand is all lands. I like this hand. I'm going to put back probably redundant copy of Wrath. Go Surveil, Surveil. Try and get to like land drop number 3, maybe land drop number 4, but I'm gonna have to like prismatic ending something early for sure. But I've got the 2 pitch targets. It's good. My only concern with this hand is it's very like reactive. I'm not progressing my game a lot, but I'm hoping that the surveils are gonna really kind of even out that sort of the draws and what I do for this game. It would appear that my opponent is disconnected. Opponent, come back. It'll be all okay. Well, while we've got the time here, I'm going to just do a little shameless plug for a couple buddies of mine and I. The 3 of them have started a commander channel called Finding a Fourth. You guys should go check them out. I am pretty regular on there. I might have been the 4th that they were looking to find. And we've got some pretty sweet Final Fantasy Commander episodes that have come out. We actually just finished recording last night a pretty sweet game where I was playing a little blue-white Orianger, if you guys can see this dude. He's pretty sweet. There's some really fun stuff you can do with him. So, yeah, if you're into Commander content or you know anyone who is into Commander content, go check them out. Well, we win the game because our opponent disconnected, so that's what's up. So I guess we are going to just move on. Well, we cheesed a game or a win in game 3. So let's see if we can win 2 more and at least feel like a 4 or 3 ones where we deserve to be. Opponent is deep in the tank on going first already. I mean, this hand, I've got the pitch, I've got the stuff. I'm playing against Boros. I'm playing against Hammer. That's hot. All right. I might have some time, but I do need to not like fetch and shock super aggressively. So let's just fetch and surveil, maybe find Goryos, fetch and surveil. I imagine they're going to get Cloud going. Oh, cutters. All right. This isn't ideal. Nothing. No follow-up on the Cuddy boys. Well, let's get the Undercity. Make them think that I'm demure. Solitude. I don't have any pitch cards, so Solitude's a very easy get it out of here. Well, there's a Goryos, so we're just going to get a Fountain and frog it. Make them think I'm Esper now. And then I guess Annihilator 5 is probably pretty good. So now here we are not going to yield through the turn in case they try to kill my frog. Yep, you got some cutters again. Show me your 1 mana spell. Yeah, sure. Don't care. I can block if I want. I can block if I want to. Yep, you can see my top. Take a peek at my top. If they have Bolt, do I care? All right, well, they don't do much. So we're just going to do one of these. We're going to go here. Yep, you got your draw. That's pretty good. Now the question is, do I want the Atraxa or do I want the Grizzlebrand or the Ulamog? I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'd am okay to just leave them with one. Well, no, I'll just pitch. Can I just kill them from here? Possibly. And then we're going to Goryos to bring back the Ulamog. Oh, no. Oh, I just did that, didn't I? That's so terrible for me. You ever just misclick? Let's hope this doesn't just like lose me the game. Oh boy, why am I like this? An Ephemerate? Okay, so if they try and like kill something, I can flicker. Sure. I can flicker the frog, that's fine with me. Yeah, so I would have had it, but I'm out here just clicking the wrong things. I'm doing good. Now the question is, do they have the Colossus Hammer? Yep, can't be countered. Am I getting hammered? Can I survive this? If I flicker the frog and pitch a bunch of stuff, I doubt it. Oh my. I'm just going to concede here. I would have won. God, why am I just misclicking up an absolute fucking storm? Let's cut one here. Let's cut the Tamios and let's just do something like this because I want a Wrath on one, so the Tamios are just very not good. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I had the Ulamog with the 7 counters. I had everything I needed except winning the game. Oh, the only downside to Magic Online is like I can realize that I've pulled the wrong card out of my hand to cast. I can't undo a cast. So unfortunately, we lose that one off of me just being very bad. Nothing to dig for. I don't really think I keep a hand like this. I don't love a hand like this either, but I've got a Prismatic Ending. I can put back one Atraxa, and I can hold up the ending. I can surveil on end step. Oh God, I'm so disappointed in myself. That was tough. That was real tough. That was my game to lose for sure. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna surveil a blue-white, I guess. Meticulous. I don't have any way to pitch anything, but I still think I just want to have my combo. So let's pay a white. Am I gonna just blow this league just out the fucking window? It would appear like it. Now, if I can find like a Psychic Frog, everything is forgiven and I'm not going to have any problems, but I need to find a Psychic Frog. Yep, you got a hammer. Oh, they've got nothing else, huh? That's what's up. All right, let me get a Meticulous or an Undercity. Show me a frog on top. I can right now. Let's see what I draw. A Pest Control. I think that's decent. I'm going to just fire this off now. Yield through the turn, end step. I'm probably going to like Solitude, Ephemerate. I'm going to just like pitch cast the Solitude. Yep, that's a hammer. I don't think there's much of a reason for me to do a ton. I think I'm just going to hold back. No, I kind of want to go for it because I can. No, let's wait another turn. Let's see what they try to do. Yeah, I'm going to let them try and do something. End step, I'm going to Solitude like a creature that they have. Or not Ephemerate, I'm going to Solitude Atraxa. Yeah, Steel Shaper's Gift is good with me. Nice Corey Steel Cutter. And then I'm going to just pitch cast this. Put a 7 in the grave. No targets. And then let's go one black and a white. Bring back Ulamog. Attack. And then have Ephemerate up. Can you kill an Ulamog? Take 14. Nice. Damage and combat. And oh, that's an insane react. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what we were looking for. All right. That worked out pretty good. Not mad about how that worked out. It made up for the previous game. Let's see if we can eat here. That hand did develop pretty good. The surveil's really fucking strong. All right, what does this hand do for me? This hand surveils. Oh my God, this is so close. I am going to keep it off the power of a surveil land and hope that it's just going to be good enough. Mulligans. All right, so they're digging deep. Unis. It feels like the only way I lose this matchup is if I don't find second land. All right, show me your absolutely disgusting opening hand. Grafdigger's Cage. Okay, I can deal with that. All right, so they mulligan deep for a hate piece. I found my second land. Everything is okay. If I find third land, I'm pretty happy. Third and fourth land are probably going to be like just absolutely goated. I imagine they want a Steel Cutter. It would be, okay, Steel Shaper's Gift, go find Cutter. They're going to take the turn off here. I'd like to get up to... I'd like to be able to deal with this Urza Saga. I don't have a great way to deal with it. Yeah, Corey Steel Cutter. All right, well, Corey Steel Cutters are still good, even if you're not playing Standard. So let's go Tainted. I don't care about that. All right, I'm finding lands, so I think they can cast their Cutters. I can tank a hit or two from the Cutters. I think I want to try and get to at least 2 mana. Well, no, I got to do this on my next turn. I got a Wrath on 1 and just blow up the board. Blow it all up. Oh, crazy. What do they have for 2? Thraben Charm, I would imagine. So let's get the Backstreets, because Backstreet's back. A Prismatic Ending lets me hit their cage. I mean, they can't make a construct, so let's start off here. Let's Prismatic Ending the cage. This tells me that they probably do have a Thraben Charm. Unless they've got that like weird protection spell, the tiered spell from the set, which is fine with me. Let's exile. Now, how much do I really want to Wrath? Let's just get the frog going. Yeah, let's get Watery Grave. Let's pay a little life here. Let's go 1, 2. Electric Boogaloo. Have my frog. Sure. It is reprieved. You have done some game actions for sure. I will do it again. So now here's where they probably play their Steel Cutter, probably get a Mox Opal. If I find 4th land, then I just end the game on the spot, unless they have just like another... Oh, Pithing Needle. Naming Psychic Frog, I would assume. Sure. Yep, you got cutters. Do you have a follow-up? Yep, you do in fact have the follow-up. Now if I find 2nd land, do I just blow this game in half? Or 4th land? Yep, Sigardas is fine with me. Go for it. I probably am just gonna like, just Wrath. Oh, well, that solves all my problems. Well, I would like to put you down to 1 permanent. Thank you very much. And then next turn, we just get to go a little crazy, a little stupid. Yep, you got a Sigardas and 1 card in hand. All right, now I just need something big. All right, well, that's pretty good. I think I'm going to pump my brakes for just a second. What could they have for 1 mana that deals with my graveyard? There's not a lot. I think I'm good to just like move to my end step. So Frog, pitch Ulamog on end step, and then I can set up the Emperor plus Goryos. I don't know why I'm so scared of this like 1 mana exile effect. So let's go. All right, we got it. We got it in 3, should have been in 2, but I clicked on the wrong 2-drop that was in my hand. All right, game 5. This is it. This is for all the marbles and the beans and the gravy. I do like having basic swamp in my hand. The hand, it might not be the best hand, but this hand does draw me off the Indulgence. It's got the frog. Like I've got a lot of really good pieces that I think do really well. So we'll see if the pieces that I have can form the puzzle that I want to solve, which is putting my opponent to 0 life and doing some just stupid degenerate stuff. I don't think I'm interested in... All right. What does Flooded Strand pass tell me? Am I seeing a fellow Goryo's gamer? I don't think I want more lands. I think I'm trying to dig for... So I think this makes me think it might be blue-black, and I kind of want a Tainted. No, I'm going to try and jam the frog. I'm going to, nope, wrong color. I'm going to dare, no, Jesus. I'm going to dare my opponent to have, all right, so they have nothing. Is this, what are they playing if they're playing blue-black here? Oh, is this Storm? How's my Storm matchup, guys? Let me know in the comments, please. Witch Enchanter. Oh, what is this? A Witch Enchanter. I imagine that they're going to go and get Ruby. Oh, this is just energy. Okay. I didn't know this deck was playing. Well, that's pretty easy. So let's go here. Let's discard you. Black. I would like an Atraxa. ETB. Let's take an Ulamog. Let's take a Goryos. Let's take an Ending. And we'll take a land. Let's put those into my hand. 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I can't kill them. We win. Easy. Never had to struggle. All right. Sideboard is sideboard. And I'd like to bring in Ghost Vacuums, Pest Controls, and Wrath. I'd like to cut 2 of my forces, 3 Tamios, and 1 Indulgence. Maybe not the Indulgence, maybe the Bones. Let's cut the Bones. Let's see how that works. I like the instant speed discard effects more, I think, than I like the Emperor who just like dies to them sneezing. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. All right, well, this hand has the combo. Got the beans and tomatoes. It's got the gravy baby. We'll fetch shock and we'll prismatic ending whatever their turn 1 Ragavan. Get it out of here. And then turn 2 will frog. Get him out of here. No Monka. We hate Monkas. We send Monkas to the Shadow Realm. Not interested. Good sir. Good chief. Boss man. So we're gonna get the wateriest of graves. And then we're gonna get a froggy frog. If I could stop drawing lands, that would be kind of cool. Blue, black, frog. And we'll set up to have, we'll see if my opponent taps out. If they do tap out, I'll feel pretty safe going for it. It does not appear like they are interested in tapping out. So I'm not going to go for it. I am going to attack. Let them block. I'll pitch one of the lands that's in my hand. Oh, just getting it to draw free cards. It's free real estate. So from here, I can get either the swamp or the plains if they try and like blood moon me. Yeah, that's fine. Do not care. I kind of want to Ephemerate this. Pitch a land to draw a card. Or pitch a land to kill the guide. Move to blockers. Activate pitching here. No more life gain for you. Let's surveil. Let's grab the Backstreet. So I'm probably like, oh, that's just a good card. Let's just deal with their. I would like to not rebound. Thank you. Let's go for a white and ending. Let's get the pride out of here. The pride of the ocelot. I'm just gonna make sure that I get my draw. So now we're just in the grindy mode. We're in the grind set here. We're gonna try and rip a second Goryo's off the top so that we can just like double Goryo's and not have to worry. Ulamog's pretty hot. So we'll see what they do. I'll probably like Goblin Bombardment. Sure. Not going to stop it. Show me you're a Johnny. You got it. End step. Let's pitch here. Throw my frog. I am winning the race. So let's go. No, we're not going to do it like that. We're going to do the correct way of this. Discard an Ulamog. Discard an Atraxa. Move to combat. Target our Ulamog. See if they have it. Oh yeah, Thraben Charm me. You know I've got it. Oh yes. Goryo's here. Oh god, mother. All right, we got it. 4-1, easy. I keep making that mistake of not exiling things from my graveyard, but it never mattered. Everything paid off, and this deck is so easy. Honestly, like I know Grizzlebrand is like good and all, like it's probably a better card, but like honestly, that Grizzlebrand like went kind of hard with the Ulamog there. That felt really good. Like I am not gonna lie, I'm a fan of how that league worked out. So I would say this deck is kind of sweet. I would highly recommend checking it out, giving it a little try here. Play the spice that my roommate has, which is the Ulamog. Ulapog on your opponent. Punch them into the ground, end their lives, and make them never want to play the game again. And after you do that, look at them and say, hey, have a great day.